Hello. Hang on here. Let me adjust my mic. Hopefully you can hear that okay. Welcome to today's secret snippet. What do we got here? 152 from the power. 152. And the power. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. What do we got today? Make sure I'm in. Here you go. All right. You can see the law of attraction working when people win the lottery. They imagined and felt with all their heart that they would win the lottery. They spoke about when they win the lottery, not if they win the lottery. And they planned and imagined that they would do when they won. And they won. But the statistics on lottery winners show the real evidence of money sticking or not. Within a few years of winning the lottery, the majority of people have lost the money and are in more debt than when they were before they won. This happens because they used the law of attraction to win the lottery. But even when they received the money, they didn't change how they really felt about money. They lost it all. The money didn't stick to them. When you don't feel good about money, you repel it. It will never stick to you. Even when you get some extra money you hadn't figured on receiving, in no time at all, you'll find that it has slipped away through your fingers. Bigger bills come in, things break down, unforeseen circumstances of every kind occur, all of which drains you of your money and takes it right out of your hands. So what is it that makes money stick? Love. Love is the attracting force that brings money, and love is also the power that makes money stick. It has nothing to do with whether you are a good person or not. That aspect of you is beyond any question whatsoever, because you are far more magnificent than you realize. I'm going to continue here. You have to give love and feel good about the money to bring it to you and make it stick. Right now, if you lack money and your credit card debt is increasing, you have no sticking power and you are repelling money. It doesn't matter what financial state you are in now. It doesn't matter what financial state your business, your country, or the world is in. There is no such thing as a hopeless situation. There are people who lived during the Great Depression who thrived because they knew the law of love and attraction. They lived the law by imagining and feeling everything they wanted, and they defied the circumstances that surrounded them. Okay, now let me make this clear. First off, where does it say that? So what is it that makes sticky money stick? Love. Love is the attracting force that brings money. Now let me clarify. This is not the love of money. It's just love in general. It's vibrating in the love frequency that attracted it. Okay? Not the love of money. Some people misinterpret that. Okay? All right. So, yes, when you are when you win a lottery or anything like that, when you win anything, if you did not imagine it ahead of time, you are already vibrating on the same frequency. You're already happy as if you would when you win it, or you are already feeling the emotions of what it would be like to, in this case, win the lottery, or in whatever it is you're attracting. By attracting it to you, you think you will feel better, and therefore you do. So you have to feel better first. You have to feel the way it'll feel when you have whatever it is you're trying to attract. And in that way your frequencies match, because frequencies, in order to blend, have to be similar. Otherwise they bounce off of each other, okay? Like magnets, you get the ends together, they repel, or if you get the right ways together, they attract, okay? um, all right, let's see here. When you feel good about money or anything, or when you don't feel good about money or anything, you repel it, okay? um, and it doesn't stick to you. It doesn't matter what it is, whether it's money or other people, or it doesn't matter. Just in this situation, it happens to be money, okay? Because that's what this chapter is about. But obviously, somebody here needed to hear that. So, what it is, here we go. Most people lose it after they receive it, because one thing they say, oh my God, I don't believe I just won this lottery. And then immediately they already start going down the don't believe avenue. And then they start thinking, oh, okay, I want to save it. I want to keep it. I have to be so careful not to spend it. And you think those are all great things, you know. Of course you want to save it. And of course you want to be careful how you spend it and everything. But those are all lack mentalities. Those are all mentalities and frequencies of there's not enough. And that's just an outright lie, because we are creators. We create what we attract. So there's always enough. But we forget that part. And when you receive large amounts that you're not used to having, the first thing you want to do is protect it. Okay, I got to hang on to this. This should last me for a long time, or whatever. You almost immediately go into the mode of protecting it, which puts a frequency of there's not enough of it, which when you have the frequency of not enough out there, what happens? Well, you know what happens. You get bigger bills, your cars break down, uh, whatever, basements flood, whatever. It just, things happen to suck it away and make the fact that it's not enough reality, because that's what you're putting out there. There's not enough. I have to save it. Okay. Now, I'm not saying don't save your money. Absolutely. If you ever read the book, The Richest Man in Babylon, that's a fantastic financial book. All about, it's biblical. It's all about how to pay off your debts and how to save money and how to do them both at the same time and how to feel good about what you're doing. Okay, it's a great book, Richest Man in Babylon. Find it. It's worth it. If you're having money troubles and want to know how you can be getting back on your feet at the same time as saving money, which most people would say is impossible, and myself included, I have a tough time sticking to it because I keep forgetting about it. And now that I've brought it up and thought about it, guess what? I'm going to have to do it again. But anyway, what you think about, you bring about. So if you are in a mentality of lack, even if you just won millions of dollars, okay, you may, that it may not happen right away, because you won't be in a feeling of lack when you hit the jackpot, because obviously you have more money than you ever expected. So you probably go out and, you know, buy the house and buy the car and you know, lend some to friends and family and give some away and all those things. But there will come a point, usually fairly quickly, because things are so expensive right now, that you'll start seeing that bank balance go down faster than it's going up. And you'll start to see that. And then that's when your old mentality of, oh no, I'm running out. Oh no, there's not enough. Oh no, oh no, oh no. That starts to set in. And know what that does? That makes that balance go down in hyperdrive. All of a sudden, you got a repair to make. All of a sudden, somebody needs you to help them get out of a jam. All of a sudden, whatever. Okay? It's all because of the frequency and the mindset that you're holding. And that takes time to change. Doesn't happen overnight. And that's why the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. Because the rich know that there's unlimited wealth available because we create it. And the poor know that there's lack because they live it. So it's it it is a catch 22. Once the poor start realizing that they create and that there is no lack, then abundance of all forms start to show up. Not just money, abundance of love, abundance of experiences, abundance of people, abundance of everything. Everything that you interact with, there'll be just that much more of it. Okay? So, get out there, start manifesting. Maybe go buy a lottery ticket. Somebody needs to buy a lottery ticket today. All right. Let's do a manifestation card. Let's see what we have today. Nothing jumping out today. Doesn't always. That's okay. As you rise higher, you take the world with you. That's a wonderful message. Here's the card if you want to screenshot it. As you rise higher, you take the world with you, because there is no limit to the good thoughts you can think, good words you can speak, or acts of kindness that you can perform. There is no limit to how high you can increase your frequency. Your positive frequency emanates out like the ripple from the stone thrown into water, touching our planet and every living thing on it. Okay? So as you raise your frequency, it puts it out to the universe and everything around you, like dropping a stone in water. It ripples out away from you and it affects everything around you. Now, some people it may just bounce off them. Some people will catch that wave and they'll thrive on your high, right? You ever had somebody walk into the room and they vibrate just so high, it's just captivating. It's like, wow, you just feel better when they enter the room. That's what this is about, okay? Because there is no limit to the good thoughts that you can think. And what we think about, we bring about. So, like, how amazing is that? You get to choose your thoughts. There's no limit to those thoughts. And what you think about, you bring about. So, there is no limit. There is no limit. You can create whatever you want. And the sooner you learn how to raise your frequencies to match what your goals are, and you interact with the world, and let's say this is your range, your frequency range. This is 0, this is 1,000, okay? Let's say before you knew the secret, your average vibration was around 100 somewhere, 100, 200 in there. And it goes up and down and up and down. But once you understand the secret and the laws of frequency and how they interact with each other and how your thoughts create that frequency, then, and you learn to rise your frequency, then you, instead of up and down in the lower end, you tend to go up more, and your ups and down, your wave is at a higher scale within that scale. You see what I'm getting at? So you, not only do you raise your frequency in that moment, but when you stay on top of it and just keep it, your downs don't go down as far as when you started. your downs are still in the higher ends. Okay. So um, that creates like an aura around you of just a steady higher realm, a higher zone in that frequency. Okay. And by doing that continuously and learning all this, you put it out there, and then therefore all the people, your neighbors, your anybody around you, it affects them, because when you are around somebody in a high frequency long enough, and it rubs off on you. They just like the guy that walks in the room and you're like, wow, I feel better just having them in the room. It's like that. You're that guy that walked into the room when you learn how to keep your vibration at the higher end of the scale, because then even your lows are higher than most people. So, anyway, you get what I'm saying. I know you do. You guys are smart. So, as you rise higher, you take the world with you. So, if you want to fix the world, if you want to make the world a wonderful place, it starts within. It starts with you. Okay? So, and it's contagious. So, go ahead, get yourself up there, and then go be a super spreader of that wonderful vibration. Okay? Because it'll make everybody start attracting things that they love to themselves when they catch the vibe that you're sending out. All right. So there you go. There's today's secret snippet. Hope you have a wonderful day. God bless you all, and like and share and subscribe and hit the bell and all those wonderful things. And we'll see you again soon. God bless. Thank you.